What is up, guys? This is Cobrak and welcome back to some more 100% free-to-play Hearthstone. In the last video, we were talking about some of the basics. We did some game commentary. More of that in this episode as well. We also talked about Arena and how you should avoid it early on in the game. We went into deck construction, just a tiny amount, talking about deck archetypes, but you don't really need to know about that kind of stuff yet if you're completely fresh and new to the game. Right now in this video, our mission is to complete the level up quest here. We've got Druid to level 9, just by playing the shit out of it, playing a Ramp Druid deck. Once we get to level 10, we're going to unlock another pack here. And then we're going to be opening up the 4 packs that we've accumulated. Might even spend 100 gold on some more packs as well, so hey. Got a cube ranked. As you can see, our account is very, very, very basic. If you missed the first episode of this, you'll want to go back and watch that. And get fully caught up. And yeah, let's just do it, man. Let's just have at it. We actually managed to beat a fucking Cthulhu Druid. With our basic cards. I can't believe that we managed to beat them, but we managed to play aggressively enough on the board. We were able to do it. Okay, Mage.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, can we get Wild Growth or Innovate? I think I'm just going to throw all these cards back and just try and get Wild Growth or Innovate so we can ramp up really quickly. Just accelerate our mana gain. I didn't cover like the super basics, by the way, in the last episode. I think that's fine, right? I talked a little bit about taunt minions and stuff like that, and certain minions have certain effects and all the rest of it. I didn't talk about how you gain mana crystals every turn and stuff, because when you go through the tutorial, that's one of the first things that's just made very, very obvious to you.
Happy Feast of Winter Vale.
Let's greet this guy.
Happy Feast of Winter Vale.
Okay, so we can't actually do anything this turn. That really, really sucks. We do get to play the Ironfire Grizzly next turn, though. It's quite important that this guy has a bad deck, right? When a Mage has a really good deck, it's very, very hard to compete with them on board. If you're completely new to the game, you won't know what... Oh god, okay. It's as I feared. You won't know what Tempo Mage is. Let me tell you, it ain't fucking pretty to face, man. Especially if your deck isn't very good and your deck is just very, very basic, you know? Oh god. And this is looking like a Tempo Mage. You learn to do that as well. You learn to basically spot exactly what kind of deck it is that you're facing. Just from like the first fucking card or two that they play. Okay, so right here we actually have 4 mana. We could run out Ironfire Grizzly, but it's probably better just to play the 2-drop and then a 2-mana Hero Power. Because at the end of the day, the Ironfire Grizzly dies to these anyway. So we're just going to do this.
For the wild.
We're going to break through some mirror image taunts. Okay. 5 mana next turn. We're not really going to get good value out of the heal, I don't think, because both of these are probably going to die here. So we're probably just going to play the Gurubashi. Probably just going to play the Gurubashi.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Oh shit, man. Frostwolf Warlord gain +1 health, +1 attack for each other minion on the friendly minion on the battlefield. Damn. Okay. So this is a bit of a high risk play to do it like this, but I'm just going to play the Gurubashi. And the reason for that is I'm planning ahead 1 turn. I'm expecting him to make this trade here with his 7/7. He's really not going to do it. Okay. Oh my god, another mirror image. Oh no, fuck. Okay, so... Oh, we can actually swipe. Is swipe any good? It's not really that good. You see, we're being tempoed down right now. This is what you call a tempo play. Where you just don't fucking... trade on the board. You just play a load of minions and just keep on going face, and you just rely on your opponent not being able to respond in time. Like, I have the cards right now to basically swipe here 1 turn. And then Starfire this the next turn to finish it off. But by then, we would have taken so much damage that we'd be dead. We got to do something as quickly as possible, basically. Or we're just fucked. I think that we fuck no matter what we do, really. But let's try and pull through this anyway, I guess. I can swipe here just to minimize some of the incoming damage. So I could have played my Boulderfist Ogre, but I feel like that was also just too slow to get through all of his taunt guys. I think that we just have to remove them as quickly as possible. Hopefully we can trade in here and then Starfire to finish it off. Like, we just got to remove that 7 attack, man. No, he got... Oh my god, Arcane Explosion. Oh, fuck. Okay, so it looks like we just screwed. It looks like we just screwed. We have 7 mana, so let's just run out this guy. I mean, we're quite dead. We are quite dead at this moment, and there's nothing that we can do. This kind of game is going to happen from time to time, right? This guy's got some decent cards. Decent cards. These cards would suck on the ladder against more competitive decks and stuff like that. Can he actually kill us?
They'll never know what.
Oh, the Nightblade off the top. Oh, damn, okay. So he Shrek'd us a little bit, he Shrek'd us that. It's completely fine. He's playing a much more aggressive deck list than us. So he can get his threats on the board much more quickly than us. The flip side of playing an aggressive deck, or at least ideally the flip side of playing an aggressive deck, is that while you can get stuff out early on the board, you run out of cards in your hand much more quickly. And if the control deck, which is what I'm playing, the slower pace deck, if it's allowed to survive, you know, until like 10-9, 10-10, 10-11, you just start to lose because the control deck generally has bigger, more scary minions once it's allowed to get up and running, you know. That's the general theory anyway. We haven't been able to draw very well in most of our games so far, though. And by that I mean we haven't been able to draw Innovate and Wild Growth really early on in the game, which is really, really important to our deck. It's our best early game plays, you know.
Nature must be preserved.
See, Mark of the Wild is only a 2-mana thing, but it's a buff card, so we really need a creature to play that on. So it's sort of useless to keep early on in the game. So we're going to throw all these back now. Come on, man. Wild Growth, Innovate. Wild Growth, Innovate. Never lucky. But we did get a 2-drop in the Acidic Swamp Ooze. This, by the way, the Acidic Swamp Ooze, get this card in your starter decks, right? When you're just starting out the game, as far as 2-drops go, it's very, very good. It's a 3-2 minion, so it's got decent stats for a 2-mana minion. And its effect of destroying an opponent's weapon, though we haven't faced any weapon classes just yet. It's very, very, very powerful. When a warrior equips a Fiery War Axe on turn 2, or even if you're facing a rogue and their hero power button basically gives them a weapon, you can play this out and it just destroys the weapon immediately. It's just very, very strong. Okay, so we can actually Wild Growth right now because we drew that. It's early enough now to play the Wild Growth. And that means that we can actually Gurubashi next turn, because we're going to have 5 mana in the following turn. So we can do this. Then we can Claw right here to give ourselves 2 attack and 2 armor. Clear off his ooze. Hit the face with ours. And we golden. This is a good start to the game. This is a good start right here. See, then we can play Gurubashi next turn. Then we can maybe Wild Growth it. Mark of the Wild it, rather. Acolyte of Pain. So the little Thunderbolt icon here in the bottom of cards means that they do a special effect of some kind. You generally just want to read that. You want to know what their shit does, right? Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. So ideally, we just want to kill this in 1 hit, like so. So he only gets to draw 1 card, right? If we hit it like with 3 lots of 1 damage, you draw a lot more cards. It just makes sense. Just kill it in 1 fell swoop. I wonder if we're going to ding level 10 after this game, actually. Maybe we will. I think that we will. Hopefully it'll be enough XP, then we'll get that pack and we can start opening some packs, man. Start upgrading the deck a little bit. It's gonna be sick. Alright. Okay. So you see, I could Mark of the Wild here and buff up this guy, but there's really no point because there's nothing on the board to trade onto. Generally buffing up and then just going face is not good. Because if you're facing... A druid can have cards like Naturalize and Mulch, which just destroy a minion straight up. They don't do damage, they just destroy a minion, no matter what their health is. Mages can have things like Polymorph, and blah 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 blah. We don't want to get wrecked by like hard removal, you know? Because he's holding a lot of cards. There's a lot of things that he could be holding right now, so... We just want to play play aggressively as fuck and try and win the game. If you're holding less cards than your opponent, it's generally good just to try and win the game quickly. Because the chances are, in 2 or 3 turns time, you're going to run out of so much stuff and you're just not going to have what you need to win the game in the long run, right? Because for every 1 card that you play, they're going to be playing 2 or 3 cards a turn. Okay, so see now the rules have just changed a little bit. We might actually just want the Mark of the Wild now, because we don't have any other player, right? We could play Savage Roar here. That will do 8 damage in total, because it's going to give all my guys here plus 2 attack, and it'll give my face plus 2 attack. So I think that we just want to do that. Just counting the damage is a fucking good idea as well, right? That's something that I don't do enough. So Mark of the Wild is going to give 2 attack. This is going to give 8 attack. 2 plus 8. My hero power gives an extra 1, so that's 11. 11 plus 6, that's 17. We actually have 19 damage right now. So I think I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to buff up this guy. Buff up this guy. Savage Roar. Hero power. And just go face with everything. So I took a lot of time to explain out that turn, but hey. Okay, we're representing next turn lethal. He has to do something big now. So let's see if he can pull this out, man. These are some hardcore tempo plays that we've made, by the way. Just filling the board and just going aggressive, because we know that our deck isn't very good. We've only got the basic cards, so it's making like aggressive plays like this and just trying to win games sooner rather than later, before your opponents can just draw big, awesome, legendary minions and stuff. It's just generally what you want to do, you know. Okay. That's something that is best learned just through a lot of practice, I'd say, by the way. Whether you should be trading on board or not, or whether you should be, like, when to buff a minion. Like, it was kind of strange, actually.
I can see.
Sick, he couldn't do anything. Okay. We're going to ding level 10. But yeah, 110, we didn't want to buff the minion because there was just no real point. So we sacrificed buffing him up by 2 damage. And then when we drew nothing again on the next turn, suddenly the buff looked a lot better because just playing Savage Roar wasn't very good. So using the buff all of a sudden became pretty good. We didn't level! Oh my god! Oh fuck! Okay, so we need one more game. We need one more game. Damn it, man! Okay, we win one more game, then we get 100 gold as well, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. As far as opening packs and stuff goes, by the way, if you want to buy packs, that's completely up to you. But we're just focusing on the free-to-play aspect, of course, on this account. Nice, we drew Innovate straight away. Oh my goodness. Do I go like super greedy and try and get Wild Growth as well? We can actually get out a 10-1 Chillwind Yeti. I think I'm going to keep Swipe. Just because protecting the Chillwind Yeti and keeping it alive on the board by just killing off his minions with a swipe might be good. And when it comes to opening packs, though, when you're first starting out, if you want to buy packs, if you want to end packs, whatever, the best fucking way to do it is to buy basic packs first. You probably want to buy like 20 or 30 basic packs before you start buying packs from the most recent expansion. So I'm just going to do this straight away on 10-1. 4 mana, 4/5. The Chillwind Yeti. Any stats, by the way, if something costs 5 mana and its stats are 5/6, that's very, very good. Chillwind Yeti is 4 mana for 4/5. Very, very good. If you get a 3 mana minion, 3/4. Those are just like the ideal stats for like vanilla general minions, you know. You might actually have Eviscerate. Can you clear this? A Murloc? Okay. It's a charge minion, so you can attack straight away. Alright, so if his Murloc had charged... If his Murloc had charged into my Yeti and put it to 1 health, I know that his hero power gives him a 1 attack weapon. So I would have just buffed with Mark of the Wild, but I don't think we need to buff with Mark of the Wild right now. I can just hero power. Kill off his guy. And then next time we can play the Ironfire Grizzly, which is of course a taunt, so it's going to protect our Chillwind Yeti a bit. We're quite lucky that he isn't holding Eviscerate. Really? Sinister Strike. Oh, shit. Okay, so this guy's just running a very aggressive deck as well. Interesting. Okay, so he did actually decide to... I'm still just going to play the Iron Fair Grizzly, though. Because I'm expecting him to use his hero power to weapon up. So if we just protect our Yeti, we should be okay. Now he needs, like, a spell to kill the Yeti. You know? We're putting him in, like, a pretty awkward spot here. Oh, did he draw it? He drew the sap. Okay, so that's going to return it to our hand, but that's actually fine. We can just play it next turn. Okay, this guy is in a really, really rough spot right now. You see, we just got out the Yeti so fucking quickly. He's spent most of his hand trying to deal with it. Because we were able to just innovate and get it out there really, really quickly. It was just too big of a threat for him to deal with early on. And now he's so far behind that there's basically no way that he can come back into this. That is a big, big waste of deadly poison. That's a big, big waste of deadly poison. He should have attacked with 1 mana though. He didn't need to buff his weapon there, you see? You see how we just wasted that shit? You won't be my death, man. Okay, so we could just use Claw here to kill this and then go face. But then we don't have anything else to really spend 4 mana on that's good. Like, apart from Swipe, which just isn't good to go face. So we're going to play Gurubashi. And I am just going to go face here. I think if he was holding more cards, I would definitely just trade there. But he's only holding 2 cards. So there's no real point. Like, we might as well just be aggressive because he's so far behind anyway that I think just going for the game win is just fine. And it looks like it is going to be fine. We have so many ways to kill him right now. We could buff this guy in hero power. We could fucking claw, hero power attack. Or we can just Starfire because Starfire is cool. Bam! Deal 5 damage, draw a card. Down he goes. Alright, man. That's the kind of game that we like. Oh, we've ranked up to Leper Gnome. Feels bad. But hey, level 10, Ironback Protectors. And all the basic cards, boys.
To improve your deck.
Yes, we will indeed. The Duelist completed the quest. Play 3 games in play mode. 100 gold. Level up. Get any class to level 10 and a pack. Mount up. We end up fucking Hearthstone mountain. Wow. And because we won 3 games in a row, we get that 10 gold that I was talking about actually in the very first episode. So, wow, man. We got a lot of shit. There's 210 gold right there. Let's just go back here. Okay, so we now have 4 packs to open, but first we're going to go to the shop. And it is just honestly best to buy basic packs for the time being. You want to buy, like, honestly 20 or 30 basic packs, I feel, before you even think about starting to get packs from the latest expansions. You got to bear in mind that Grand Tournament packs just don't work right now. In the standard format. You don't ever want to buy packs from the older expansions. You just want to get either Old Gods or Mean Streets. Mean Streets of Gadgetzan is the most recent expansion, so these cards are going to be relevant for like a year longer than Whispers of the Old Gods before they get rotated out of the standard cycle and aren't playable anymore on the competitive ladder, right? So you just want to get the most recent packs. Welcome Bundle, again, I'm really tempted to get this. I really, really recommend that you do get this. 4 quid for 10 packs and a fucking random class legendary is just, it's honestly too good. But we aren't going to do that. Completely free to play account over here. So we can actually buy 2 of these packs. I believe you can right click somewhere on here. Where do you actually right click? I don't know how you do it. Okay, okay, I see. So you just double click here, then you can actually just type in how many packs that you want. You know, you can just buy fucking 50 packs if you have 5,000 gold, whatever. But we're only buying 2, so. Alright, 6 packs to open. Let's see how this goes. We got 1 Grand Tournament pack just through RNG earlier. It was through some BlizzCon event or something like that, actually. So we'll open that one first. Okay. Oh, we got an epic card and a rare card. Okay. So every pack contains at least 1 rare. Living Roots is very, very good for our deck list, actually, so that's really, really nice for us. That's Druid card right there. What we get is the epic. Enter the Colosseum, destroy all minions except each player's highest attack minion. Paladin card. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Not bad for a TGT pack, anyway. The Grand Tournament generally just isn't that good. What's happening? Are we just lagging? Nay, I think that we're lagging. Fuck. Shit.
We're hard kill.
Okay, so this is just the latest expansion event. Can I just skip this? Oh my god, man. I want to open my packs. We just rebooted the game and it's activated the latest expansion.
This job would be mutually beneficial.
Okay, yeah, win 3 games as Hunter, Paladin, or Warrior.
Smash ya.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if you start playing now, actually, you can get access to these quests. I think it's only once you get a character to level 10. Once you get one of your characters to level 10, I believe that you just unlock these by default. You get 3 of these types of quests, and they give you a chance to unlock a couple of packs from the latest expansion. So, definitely well worth doing those as well. Alright, let's get back to our basic pack opening, though. 1 rare. Okay, 2 rares. Pretty good. Ethereal Arcanist. Okay, Mage card, Warrior, Paladin. We really after the Druid. Druid cards. But, I mean, we can play some of the other classes as well. I recommend the starting classes, by the way. Mage, Warlock, or Hunter. Those are probably the best starting classes. Those are all Hunter cards. Maybe we should play some Hunter, actually. All Hunter cards right there. Yeah, we could play some Hunter as well. We could do that. We could do that, right? We don't have to decide which class we're going to main just yet. You don't have to main anything, actually. Falk Lightning. Okay. Come on, man. I just want to get, like, super lucky and get, like, big legendary. Nay. Okay, Natural Eyes, Shadow Flame. It's well worth reading through all these cards, by the way, as you're opening your own packs. Just so you can learn the kind of stuff that other classes can do, you know? Just learning all of the deck archetypes and stuff. Pretty important. Flame, remove all secrets. Okay, epic. Farsight, it's one of the less good Shaman ones. Alright. You know what? We can handle that. Let's build our Hunter deck right now. As you can see, by the way, we can just delete these fucking decks here. Which I think I'm just going to delete some of them. Like, I'm not going to be playing Warrior anytime soon. Okay, so we need to do a Hunter, right, for the Grimy Goons. Am I wrong? Let me just check real quick. Let me check this quest, man. Win 3 games as Hunter, Paladin, or Warrior. Okay. We can do that. We can do that with Hunter. We can do that with Hunter. I won't actually be doing it in this video, but I just want to show some deck creation in this one. We're missing some of the basic cards. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Innkeeper. Alright. Hunter is one of those fucking classes that is just best played aggressively. A lot of low-cost minions. Your hero power deals 2 damage to your opponent's face. A lot of your spells are quite cheap and just deal a small amount of damage to try and, like, remove things efficiently. And yeah, let's try and fucking make one, okay? Put in a couple of arcane shots. Kill commands are better than arcane shots. We don't actually have any kill commands yet, so we're just gonna put in a couple of arcane shots. Explosive trap, sure. When your heroes attack, deal 2 damage to all enemies. These are secrets, and we haven't actually had a look at these yet on this account. I guess I would run 1 explosive, 1 snipe. Scavenging hyena. Whenever a friendly beast dies, gain plus 2 attack and 1 health. It's not bad. It's not bad. Timberwolf, sure, run a couple of those. Houndmaster, give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. Very good to run those. Destroy a random enemy minion with deadly shot. It's not bad, I guess. We don't have any AoE, so I suppose that we run at least 1 multi-shot. Deal 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Starving Buzzard, not very good. Just don't want to run this card. It's 5 mana. It's only a 3/2. Even if you get like really good card draw from it, generally it's just not good enough to play. There's some cards that are like that. They're just not good. Okay. What 1 mana stuff can we run that's good and actually has synergy with this? Guess that we still want to run 2 oozes. A lot of this deck is going to be very cheap, by the way, as you might have already noticed. We can either run Bloodfen Raptor or River Croc. Now, there's definitely a case to be made to run a 3/2 minion. I'm interested in these because they are beasts, by the way. In fact, we should just type in here, beast. And it'll just narrow it down a lot for us. We want to be buffing things with the Houndmaster, right? Give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. That's only relevant if the beast survives on the board. That's why I'm reluctant to run Stuntusk Balls. It's only a 1 health minion. We can run 1, I guess. I think River Croc is better than Bloodfen in this really, really budget deck that we've got, because it just has more health. It has 3 health, while the Bloodfen only has the 2. How many 2-drops have we got right now? You can actually see the mana curve for the deck. We have 5 1-drops, 7 2-drops. I suppose that there's room to run double Bloodfen. Yeah, there's still probably room just to run that. Ironfire Grizzly. A lot better than Silverback Patriarch, just because the stats on Silverback Patriarch are just no good at all. If it was like a 2/4 and not a 1/4, then we could probably consider it a lot more, but... Oasis Snapjaw, not bad. Really, really don't want to run a Core Hound. It's a 5 health, 7 mana minion. Sure, the attack looks really cool. We can put 1 in there. But the chances are you play this on 10-7 and your opponent has like 7 or 8 mana to just deal with it. It generally just doesn't get to actually attack. You just play it and it usually just dies, which isn't good, of course. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is a really interesting minion as well, actually. Venture Core Mercenary. It's a 5 mana 7/6, so very, very good stats for a 5-drop. But while it's on the field, all of your minions in your hand cost 3 more mana to play. Let's run one of those, man. That sounds cool to me. Reckless Rocketeer. Do we run some of those? I guess that we do. 5/2 charge minion, so it just gets to attack straight away. Guess that we put a couple of those in there. Stompy Commando. Battlecry will deal 2 damage. You see, it's making me look over the rest of my deck right now and really consider whether putting in something like Senjin might be good. Oh, we can actually put in Wolf Riders as well. That's a 3/1 charge. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the Rocketeers. Put in 2 Wolf Riders instead, just because they're a lot cheaper. We don't have any 6-drops right now, but that's actually completely fine just to do that. I might just actually cut the Core Hound. Let's get rid of the Core Hound. I don't think the Core Hound's very good. Couple of Reckless Rocketeers and a Nightblade or a Stormpike Commando. Let's go Stormpike Commando. Pretty hard to call, but okay. Aggro Hunter. Alright, so we've got some basic cards to unlock as this as well, but for now I am actually just going to leave this episode here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to play some Hunter, unlock some Grimy Goons packs in the next episode. It's going to be fucking sick. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day now, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later. Remember, you can support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and checking out our Patreon page, which is always linked below in the description. So cheers again, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Fucking the guys are spam healing him. Kill! Execution sentence. We won the video game.